Before this video began, if you had any doubts that Kristaps Porzingis was a legend, then I'm sure those are gone by now. I mean, with moves like this, it's no wonder that Jen Selter's into him. Anyway, yes guys, today we are looking at the most embarrassing moments in NBA history, which means for the rest of this video, you will be watching embarrassing, cringy, and awkward video clips. Enough talk by this guy though. Number 12, wrong basket, bud. Okay, so we're starting out here with a little preview video because we see here the Suns and Rockets are playing. It's a jump ball, and the Suns win this jump ball, and Shawn Marion grabs the ball and takes off towards the wrong basket. He was this close to shooting on his own basket and finishing the worst play in NBA history. Luckily though, he did pass away the ball, which I guess technically saved him from this list, because the real number 12 gives us Chris Mill versus Samaki Walker. Watch as the Warriors win this tip. Chris Mills catches the ball under his own basket, tries to shoot on it, but Samaki Walker on the Mavs fouls him from scoring on his own basket. So both of these guys do something stupid and embarrassing, and the ref even calls a shooting foul on the play. So pretty great start to this video. One play, three complete embarrassments. Number 11, wrong knee, bud. Very quick one, very classic one. Here we've got Michael Beasley on the bench, and somehow he starts rubbing the wrong knee as if it's his knee. And like, he seems a little rattled by it. He's like, oh, but he never stops talking to Anthony Tolliver. He just kind of tries to play it off as if nothing happened. I don't know how this is even possible. Probably has to do with some illegal NBA substances that Michael Beasley has been known to use quite a bit. Number 10, throw it higher. Okay, Toronto Raptors versus Washington Wizards. Raptors down 3, need a miracle, throw the ball all the way down court. All the way down court, and you see Michael Ruffin steal the ball, try to throw it up, doesn't throw it high enough, so Mo Peterson catches it and scores at the buzzer to tie the game. Are you kidding me? And yes, the Raptors won this game, deservedly so. And before we continue, guys, I want to take some time to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Movement. Now, Movement is a company that was started by two college kids who wanted to wear stylish watches, but they just didn't have the money to buy stylish watches. And so they created a company where you could buy high quality watches and sunglasses for a price that was very affordable. Movement watches such as the one I'm wearing here, I will show it off because it is so nice, have a beginning cost of only $95, and the sunglasses have around the same price. Now personally, I think this watch and these sunglasses are awesome, especially for the price. And Christmas is coming up, so if you don't want to get one for yourself, you can always buy them as presents for your friends and family. Plus you get free shipping and returns on any order, and if you click on the link below, which says movement.com/Korzemba, you are going to get $15 off of your first order. Number 9, the worst 30 seconds of basketball I have ever seen. It's not very often that you get to see the worst 30 seconds of a man's life, but we are blessed today because here's Brad Miller. Miller grabs the rebound, Rockets down 3, and then throws it right to the Suns. But that's okay because later on in this game, Steve Nash actually misses a free throw. Brad Miller grabs the ball, chance to be a hero, and almost turns it over to Steve Nash. Instead, he ends up with the ball to win the game, and yeah, he horribly airballs. I've got to say, just watching this play, I could not help but think of Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Number 8, next level flopping. I'm sure both of us can agree on one thing. We hate flopping, usually. I mean, normally flopping sucks. No one likes to watch grown men like LeBron James pretend like they just got hit by a train, but instead, we're facing a very strong current of air. But I do have to hand it to Lance Stevenson here because he takes flopping to the next level. Yes, watch here as Lance slaps himself in the face to try and draw a foul call. This didn't work at all, but I've got to give you a hand, Lance. I mean, I applaud his creativity. Never mind, you're right, flopping still sucks. Lance, I'm glad you got slapped in the face by yourself. Number 7, love just needs some love. The original video for this is titled Most Awkward NBA Handshake Ever, and I think that's pretty appropriate. So we see here is Chubby K-Love getting fouled down low, so he's got some free throws coming up. And then we got high five. Oh wait, no. And I guess Kevin Love just commits himself too much and just has to walk all the way over there. I mean, honestly, I'm not really sure what you do in that situation because there's plenty of awkward moments where you go for the high five, the other guy doesn't see it, and you kind of just try to play it off, but you never play it off well. Like, I just knocked this out of my ear and probably didn't play it off that well. I don't think walking 7 feet when you're supposed to be taking free throws was the right thing though. Especially when you just look like a weirdo and put your head down the whole way. Kevin, I'm sorry. At least you lost this weight, man. You look good. Number 6, small man, big dreams. So if you know anything about Nate Robinson, you know he defied basically every odd imaginable to become a great NBA basketball player. And despite standing at a listed 5'9", and to be honest, he's probably shorter than that, Nate was still able to give us some incredible plays. Let's watch as LeBron James goes up against Nate Robinson. And Nate blocks LeBron! As you can see, this was a completely clean block. The Bulls fans go crazy, and the fans have every right to be really happy right now because this was a revenge block. Because remember, LeBron James just a year before this jumped over John Lucas to dunk. Jumped over him. So all I've got to say as a Bulls fan myself is thank you, Nate, for somewhat redeeming us. Moving on to part 2 of Nate Robinson plays. Here we are, Knicks versus Rockets, sorry for the quality. And we see Yao get the ball in the post, he's open, but the help defense is there. Nate Robinson is there to block Yao Ming. Nate Robinson, like 5'7", blocking Yao Ming around 7'6". 2-foot height difference there. And sure, yeah, maybe Yao got hit in the face here, but I think what he's really doing is taking his acting to the next level. Because when NBA players usually get embarrassed when they get swatted, they tend to pretend that it was a foul or they suddenly got hurt to avoid embarrassment. So I think Yao's just going really far here and pretending to actually cry. Or, you know, maybe he's just sad that a man he could step on and probably kill just blocked it. Before we hit number 5, let's do a bonus clip. So here we are, 1991 Finals, Game 5. The Bulls win, Michael Jordan is named Finals MVP, and then we're in the locker room after Mike has the Finals trophy, and just listen to what Bob Costas has to say.
Here we are with Michael, surrounded by his mom and his dad. Wife. I didn't, under the hat, that wasn't fair, but I'm covered with champagne, I can hardly see.
Oh, surrounded by his mom and his dad. Bob Costas, come on, man. Number 5, for the win. Jumping right into this, 5 seconds left, Jazz down 5. Looks like they have no chance to win, but Devin Harris knocks down a 3. 2-point game, still very unlikely they win, except that Kenyon Martin hands the ball to Andre Karolinko, and then Karolinko misses a wide open layup. So yeah, this was a nice 2-for-1 embarrassment here, because Kenyon Martin was trying to get Andre Karolinko to touch the ball while he was inbounding it, but instead he just hands it to him and should hand him a tie game. Only Andre Karolinko airballs a wide open layup. Really not sure who messed up worse there. Number 4, we need to talk. So we see the stage is set here, and this young man proposed to this young woman. Why am I saying young? This guy proposed to this girl, and the commentators talking here, just listen to them.
You know what? I'm just waiting once for the gal to say no, okay? And,
yeah, because she has to say yes there. She might say no as soon as they walk off the court.
But yeah, it turns out the commentators were wrong here, because we should have got warning signs when she didn't say yes right away, and instead is whispering some horrible, heartbreaking words into this man's ears.
A lot, but let's just be friends.
look at this.
The buzzer sounds like get off the court. Your time is over. This man's life is ruined. That was the buzzer to his life. It's done. Meanwhile, Tracy McGrady is just laughing hysterically at this. And from what I've seen on the internet, apparently this might have been a prank, but I'm choosing to believe this is real. Actually, no, I'm not. I really hope this never happened to anyone. I hope they were actors. Number 3, wrong basket, bud. Part 2, electric Boogaloo. Yes, that was an Always Sunny reference. If you forgot that at one point Rasheed Wallace played on the Celtics, then that's pretty understandable because Rasheed's time in Boston was pretty forgettable. Rasheed was overweight the whole year, averaged less than 10 points per game for the first time in his career, and things got so bad that he basically forgot how to play basketball. Yes, we see here that on this rebound, Rasheed just puts the ball in his own basket. I mean, no one's around him here. I don't know what he's doing. The refs even had a hard time deciding who gets the points here because apparently it's the guy that's closest to the ball, and no one on the other team was within 5 feet of Rasheed. Number 2, it's good. Here we go. Detroit Pistons up by 1. So obviously Wizards need to score to win, so let's listen to the commentators here.
Kicks it out. Ariza, baseline, dagger!
Wow.
Ariza from the baseline for 3.
Dagger! Except the ball did not go in. I mean, I do have to say that it does kind of look like it went in from our point of view watching it like on a normal TV broadcast. But you would think that the commentators would kind of be clued in that they lost when all the Pistons are pumping their fists and celebrating and all the Wizards are pretty clearly mad. And number 1, a living nightmare. Missing a game-winning wide open layup at the buzzer is pretty much any NBA basketball player's nightmare. Which is why when Brandon Knight got a steal and missed this wide wide open layup to beat the Nets. That was a pretty embarrassing moment, I'm not gonna lie. But this was just a regular season game, and it was just to beat the Nets. I mean, who really cares? So we're gonna one-up this moment, and I'm gonna bring you to the NBA Finals. So here we are, Lakers Magic tie game. Kobe goes up for what should be a game-winning shot, but gets blocked, and the Magic call a timeout and have the ball with 0.6 seconds left. Seems unlikely they'll get a good shot, but Courtney Lee wide open layup and chokes. Oh my God, does he choke? Watching this replay, I don't think you could ask for a better shot to win a finals game. As a kid, you dream of this moment. And when Courtney Lee became a man and got that moment, he choked and died. And yes, the Magic did lose this game in overtime, and yes, Courtney Lee was not on the Magic the next season. All right, but yeah, guys, we are done here, so thank you for watching this video. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe for basketball videos like this, NBA what ifs, NBA conspiracies. If it has to do with basketball and it is a cool topic, I will make a video on it. I promise you, you will love subscribing. And if you are already a sub, thank you so much for supporting. You're awesome. We all know this. And as always, have an awesome day, and cue that music.